Hey, what's up everyone? It's Bernard. I'm the founder and editor-in-chief of Everydaycarry.com. And today I'm excited to announce and go over this new bag that I designed in collaboration with Manhattan Portage. This is the all-new Atlas Sling Pro. I'm going to go over everything you need to know about the Atlas Sling Pro, why we decided to make this bag, who this bag is for, the design process in general, and just go through every single feature and detail that makes this bag so great. Let's just jump right in. So in case you didn't know, Everydaycarry.com has collaborated with a few other brands in the past to make physical products, but by far our most popular one was with Manhattan Portage. Back in 2019, we developed the Atlas Sling. Then we updated the Atlas Sling to the Atlas Sling version 2, which brings us to our third bag, the Atlas Sling Pro. So as the name suggests, the Pro bag is even bigger and has more features, and it really addresses a lot of the feedback that we were getting from people that they just wanted a bag that was bigger and could accommodate a tablet. This actually fits up to an 11-inch tablet, which for a sling bag, there are not too many bags in this size category that can do this. So just to give a brief overview of what the Atlas Sling Pro is all about, this is an 8-liter sling bag. And I know that that's kind of a niche category, but it fits between the smaller Atlas Sling, which is kind of like just a pocket overflow management, right? Without going into full-on backpack, day pack territory. And you want something that's a little bit more compact, a little bit more nimble, a little bit more minimalist, almost like half a day's worth of supplies, or just like a more complete and expansive everyday carry, and not really sacrificing on functionality, organization, that sort of thing. And at this size, a sling bag is more optimized for everyday carry, but it's also a good travel companion or kind of like a personal item in addition to a carry-on when you're flying or something like that. As far as the design process of this bag, it has taken well over a year to get this to where it is today. So this is pretty much what the production model looks like. I initially started with one of Manhattan Portage's premium black label bags as a base silhouette, and then I just modded it inside and out, added a bunch of functionality, changed the layout, and really optimized it for everyday carry, put our own spin on it, our own design language, and then brought that price down to $199. So I'm just gonna go through the bag from front to back. We'll start on the outside and the front here, and that includes this sort of MOLLE compatible webbing grid on the front. And this is done with seatbelt webbing so that it's a little bit more low profile, looks a little bit more premium, and it's made with modularity in mind. So you can see I've already attached like a little cob flashlight and a Grimlock D-ring here. And that's just to show the compatibility with other 1-inch webbing accessories. In addition to the MOLLE webbing, I wanted to accommodate the rising popularity and interest in things like Ranger eyes, morale patches, and hook and loop pouches that people use to customize, add functionalities, and just generally express themselves with their everyday carry. And that's why on the top of this bag, we've included a loop field to add your own patches, pouches, whatever. So on the front, there's a zippered pocket here, top-down entry, and it's about the size of my hand. So this can fit like your standard iPhone. This is meant to be just for your smaller, more frequently accessed essentials like a wallet, phone, keys, earbuds, something like that. Then we have this half zip compartment, and this is the main compartment, and this has the most volume in it. There's less organization in here. You just have this top-down slip pocket divider here. It's unpadded, and you get the most volume in this compartment here. So you even see like their volume pleats on the bottom, and this just helps it stand upright when loaded up. And I have no issues fitting a water bottle in here. So this one's a 24-ounce water bottle. I fit up to a 32-ounce in here with some room to spare. You have plenty of room to spare here, see? And if you don't use that, you could also use the MOLLE webbing on the outside to attach a modular holster for your water bottle. I can like fit a rolled up windbreaker or light jacket or something like that. I've put in an EDC pouch, a water bottle, and a power bank while I was traveling. So this is just your main cargo compartment. Then moving on to the rear compartment, this is the compartment where you'll find a dedicated tablet sleeve. This fits up to 11-inch tablets. It's a pretty snug fit, but it'll keep it secure and protected. It's padded on both sides, so you have padding on the front here, and then you just have the back paneling on the back of the bag on the other side to keep it protected. It doesn't like fit all the way to the bottom, so you're like not slamming it onto the ground if you put the bag down. In addition to holding your tablet, the whole front part of it is also loop filled. Just like the front of the bag, if you want to take a patch or something or customize with whatever pouches or accessories you have that use hook and loop, you can attach that to this here, just like a generous loop platform. And then opposite of that, you have two zippered mesh pockets, and it's just a stretchy mesh material that you can sort of see your contents at a glance for some easy identification, especially thanks to the higher contrast of the internal lining. That's Manhattan Portage's signature red, done up in recycled nylon. This is a tiered pocket design, so you can have maybe the stuff that you need to access more quickly on the top, and then bulkier stuff like a laptop charger or a power bank or a camera or something like that. All right, so the last compartment, probably the coolest compartment in this bag, is hidden away in this back section. So as you open the back section, it might just look like you have your tablet and these two pockets here, but there's another set of internal zippers, and this opens all the way up to reveal the organizer web section. So this is very similar to the Atlas Sling and the Atlas Sling version 2. That was sort of the killer app feature where you were able to organize all your gear inside the bag itself without needing an external pouch or extra pouch organizer. So here we have 21 elastic loops that are tiered and different widths to accommodate a range of gear in different sizes and shapes and configurations. So you really have a lot of potential to load this up as you see fit. These are great at organizing cables, but also holding tools and other gear. And the advantage of having webbing like this is it keeps your gear, especially if it's heavy or bulky, it keeps it all secure in one place without needing to go through like multiple zippered pockets. And it stops your gear from just jumbling around in your bag. It also has 3 pen slots, so you could do a couple of pens, maybe a stylus for your tablet. So that's what that looks like. You could do like some dongles or something. And here's like a pocket knife. You could put that in here as well. So you can sort of see just how much you can continue to add in here. This isn't even fully loaded, but this is sort of to give you an idea of the size and what sort of things can fit into this organizer section. So that's all the compartments outside and inside the bag. Let's talk about the rest of the features on the exterior of the bag. We can start with the strap. So this bag can be worn across either shoulder thanks to this swiveling gate clip and these 2 D-rings that are mounted as attachment points on either side of the bag. And it's really easy to change which side the shoulder strap goes on. All you have to do is unclip this, and to attach it to one of the D-rings, you just press the clip into the D-ring and it clips on. I also designed the strap to be optimized for quickly slinging and adjusting length and slack. So here it is on me. This is at sort of max extension, and it's really easy to tighten the strap. All you do is you grab the pull section at the end of it here and you just pull, and then it'll cinch. You can do it one-handed and it'll cinch. I like to keep this tight on my chest so that it rides high and centered in my back as much as possible. This is pretty comfortable thanks to this widened shoulder strap section here. It's padded. I also opted for a wider webbing because this is a bigger bag compared to the Atlas Sling version 2, which had a 1-inch webbing. This is 50% larger. So this is a 1.5-inch webbing, same seatbelt material that's comfortable, it's strong, and it doesn't abrade your shirts. This is just easier and less rough on your clothing. One of the main design decisions in the Atlas Sling family has been the ability to release slack into the strap easily. The reason why is because when you have the bag on your back, you want the strap to be tight. Keeping the strap tight just has it ride higher, more ergonomically on your back, more comfortable and more secure just because it's close to you at all times. But that becomes a problem when you're trying to access the bag and sling it forward. It's just too close to your body and it's just too tight and it feels restricted. So that's where releasing slack comes in. And all you have to do is pull with one hand on this D-ring and slack will automatically release. So let me show you what it looks like here. So just like that, the weight of the bag will drop the bag further away from your body so that it's easier to sling. And when it's slung forward like this, because the slack has been let down, it's not sitting up at your chest. So if I'm going to reach into the front access pocket, for example, I get this side access with my dominant hand, and it's just way comfortable compared to like if it were cinched all the way in the front of my chest like this, and I'm raising my hand up here. Once you finish using the bag in front of you and you want to sling it onto your back again, just swing it back and then tighten again by pulling this strap like so. And then it's tight and reset to where it was. And under load, while you're walking and moving around, the buckle also helps keep that position dynamically stable. And what I mean by that is there is a swivel YKK buckle here. So it's not this rigid, heavy, uncomfortable buckle that's like straight in your sternum. And it operates just like a quick release buckle. You can just press the button here with your thumb. It'll click, and then this strap comes undone. And then it's very easy to clip it back in. You just put the two pieces together, push, and then it will connect. Some people have asked about what to do with the excess strap. So we've added a keeper clip here to manage excess. So you can just clip the excess strap into the keeper clip here and then slide that down, and it manages like on this amount, like 50% of the slack. But keep in mind, I'm also on the smaller side. So I have a lot of slack with this bag. This sort of fits all body sizes. And you can also adjust from this side of the strap as well. Rounding out the features on the back of the bag, we can see that it's padded, plenty comfortable. It adds some airflow and it isn't really abrasive on your clothing either. And then on the shoulder strap, just the base of it, there's this wider support section here that's also padded. And then under where the attachment points are, you can see it's really reinforced where this strap connects to the bag. And similarly, you can find reinforced areas on the D-ring section, these anchor attachment points, and those are also finished with the same seatbelt webbing. Speaking of seatbelt webbing, there are a few more inclusions of seatbelt webbing throughout the bag, and you can see them on either side, the top and on the bottom. I wanted to add these 4 handles to the sides of the bag just so that there's a grab and go touch point no matter where the bag is in relation to you, right? So starting with the top handle, this is the most traditional handle. It's good for suspending to a coat rack, or if it's like under your seat and you can just pull from this top handle here. Then on each side, there's a low profile web here. When you're not using them, they don't really stretch out or stick out or catch on anything, and they basically disappear into the silhouette of the bag. And last but not least, there is a pull handle spanning the bottom of the bag. And you might be thinking, why would you need a pull handle on the bottom of the bag? It's just not the most intuitive, right? But it was designed for when the bag is placed above you. If you're traveling by plane and there's an overhead bin, you can just pull down from this and it makes things pretty easy. And then on the corners, there's like a small amount of webbing, and this can serve to attach a carabiner or just like some other small gear. You could clip that to here as another attachment point, similar to the MOLLE webbing on the front of the bag. One other feature on the front of the bag is the inclusion of this reflective stripe material, and that adds visibility in low light situations or when you're out using the bag at night. It's especially important if you're using the bag while riding a bike, for example. Because this is a green label product in Manhattan Portage's catalog, it means it uses recycled materials. So the exterior of the bag is made with 100% recycled Cordura brand Recore RN6 nylon. It's still very abrasion resistant and durable like you'd expect from a Cordura brand nylon, but it just has a different sheen and texture to it, and it's more reminiscent of a heavy canvas material. The zippers, hardware, and buckle are also made with recycled materials by YKK. It's a made in Japan product, top tier, combined with Cordura. This is just like very well built and excellent materials throughout. There are a couple of cool design details that round out this bag. For example, there are custom zipper pulls on the YKK zippers that have the Manhattan skyline engraved in them. And the interior of the bag is also made with recycled nylon in Manhattan Portage's signature bright red. It adds some contrast and visibility. So that's basically all of the features that go into the Atlas Sling Pro. It took over a year actually, and we're really excited to put this out and get this into your hands and hopefully to make your everyday carry that much better. The Atlas Sling Pro is available in black and in navy blue, so you have 2 color options for a retail price of $199 USD. If you use the coupon code EDC10, that will save you 10% off your purchase, and it will help support everydaycarry.com. This is also not a limited release, so if you really want one, you should be able to get your hands on one. And if it goes out of stock, it will be restocked in the future. There are also shipping options available for customers outside of the US as well. Well, that does it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the Atlas Sling Pro. I'm really curious about what you think, so please leave a comment with your thoughts. And if you haven't already, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the bell icon for notifications of new uploads. They'll really help the channel and it will help the site and just help me make more content for the EDC community. So until the next one, be well. Thanks for watching. Peace.